Someone at my wife's birthday party said I smelled terrible. My wife ordered her bodyguards to strip me naked and throw me into the swimming pool. My dogs, the pack I'd raised myself, surged forward, trying to drive off the men holding me under, but my wife simply ordered the staff to beat them all to death. They thought they were just dogs. They didn't know I could command beasts. Amid the jeering laughter, I lifted the lifeless body of my youngest pup into my arms and raised the ivory whistle to my lips. "Today," I said, my voice cutting through the noise, "not a single one of you is leaving this place." The moment the words left my mouth, the garden erupted in howls of laughter. Did the water go to his brain? Blowing a whistle? Does he think he's some kind of hero? He's going to break a tooth talking like that? With that, they grabbed my head and shoved it back under the chlorinated water. Clarissa watched from the patio, a serene smile on her face, making no move to stop them. Of course she didn't. This was all her command. But this time, the hands that it had been impossible to break free from felt like paper. I threw them off with ease. Seeing me resist ignited Clarissa's D, she stormed over, not caring about the water soaking her designer dress, and grabbed me by the collar. "Cole, you dare fight back. She see that you're a charity case from the mountains. If it weren't for the Sinclair family, you'd still be running with wild dogs. Listen to me, Cole. If you want to keep living under our roof, you will get in that and wash the stench off you. The Sinclairs do not shelter trash." I brushed her hand away. "Clarissa," I asked, a humorless laugh in my voice, "what on earth makes you think I need the Sinclair family?" Her face flushed crimson. Ever since the Sinclair Corporation had started its meteoric rise 3 years ago, no one had dared to speak to her like that, least of all the man she despised most. She pointed a trembling finger at me. "Who the hell do you think you are, Cole? You and your filthy mutts. Every cent spent on you came from us. Don't you dare play the sink with me." I flicked a few drops of water from my shirt. "You've got that wrong," I said calmly. "I've never used a single cent of Sinclair money. In fact, the question is, how much have the Sinclairs enjoyed spending mine?" It was the truth. 3 years ago, the Sinclair Corporation was on the brink of collapse. Her father, Arthur Sinclair, had come to me bearing my family's token. My grandfather had told me before he died that if anyone ever came with that token, I was to help them, as long as it wasn't for some wicked purpose. So I left the mountains with my pack, and as he wished, I married Clarissa with my skills and connections. I opened doors. The Sinclair Corporation that had been sealed shut for decades. I made them the undisputed titans of Apex City. My words silenced the party. I turned to Clarissa. She was trembling with rage. Her hand flew up to strike me. "That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. The Sink name has stood for a century. What are you that you dare say such things?" Cradling the small, still body in my arms, I couldn't dodge in time. The slap was hard and clean. The taste of blood filled my mouth. That slap brought the rage simmering beneath the surface to a full boil. I looked at her, and my voice cold. "Miss Sinclair, aren't you afraid of what your father will say when he finds out about this?" Clarissa just waved a dismissive hand. "My father's gone senile. That's the only reason he fell for your tricks today. I'm going to make him see that a person like you will never be worthy of me." I didn't know if this was her idea or her father's, but I was done talking. I turned to leave with my fallen companion. "Wait," it was Lance's voice. "Mr. Miller, it wouldn't be right for you to just walk off with Sinclair property, would it?" I turned back to face him. "I've told you nothing I have belongs to the Sinclairs." Lance's lips curled into a smug, provocative smile